So how do you communicate a boundary that was crossed and a way that is not blaming or not criticizing the other person, because all you achieve then is that they're blocking and are in self-defense mode, which is a very natural, very normal response, but it doesn't obviously help you resolving a conflict. And I struggled with this until I found a way to really have great conversations and come out stronger. Both parties feeling more connected than ever, coming from like conversations that are held in a really safe way. So let me share this with you. Boundary is crossed. What usually happens, and I don't know, tell me if you're similar to me, um, is like a body response. You just feel something didn't feel right, and you can't necessarily always point a finger to it. Like your body knows it, but your feelings don't really get it yet. It's not logical yet. But something clearly happened. And so, what I like to do is and recommend is to take some space, maybe a walk, and get clear what just happened. What are the underlying things that need to be unraveled? Um, how you're feeling and what just happened. That really helps for yourself to get clear first before obviously communicating your boundary with someone. And it is not very different from communicating a desire, because what you want is a change, and because you didn't get treated well or right, and so you're seeking a change in how to be treated differently in the future. So what you want to do is reflect on that, and basically you reflect on two things. It is first reflecting on how you feel, and second reflecting on what your desired outcome for the future is. And I would do this in like with yourself first. And then as the third step is asking for the conversation. So you go back with a clear mind and you ask the person, is now a good time to talk? So once you have a good time to talk, you then can share with them from your heart. In best is in I statements, so that you always stay with yourself and in your space. You never want to like blame someone and say you did this and now da 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 da, because otherwise the other person is just going to be in fight or flight mode. So stay and focused on yourself and simply share how that made you feel. Obviously, you reflected on that first, so you should be able to share exactly what that is. And one little hint there is, you know, anger is not usually like usually we feel maybe angry, but it's usually the first thing. But if you peel away the layers, it's usually disappointment or feeling lonely or feeling sad. These are the real true feelings that are behind the anger. So dig deeper if that could be the case, and then share that with them. Like, this situation made me feel uncomfortable, for example, and uh, and then ask them if they could provide in the future a different way to treat you. So whatever that is, you want to ask them if they are able to like do that for you. And you want to give them the space with their response. You had your time to figure out your feelings and thoughts, and now you want to give them the time as well. Um, so maybe they had and hear their side of things too, obviously. So do that, and then at the end, always share appreciation for the time they listen to you, and so on and so forth. You can come up with something that, yeah, you're appreciating them with. For example, if they want to like create that change. A little, so this is actually how you communicate a desire. You don't even have to have a boundary have crossed, and how to create like how to communicate a desire is an entire other video that I made here on this channel. So please check that out, because what I just shared with you was the very short form of how communicating a desire, and it really goes a lot more in depth in that other video. So go there and then come back here. The only other thing that I would also add to communicating a boundary is the consequence. So, for example, if you could share with them, if you feel like you can't meet my needs, then that is absolutely okay. In this case, we're just two different people with two different views, and you want to accept them for who they are and what their view is. Like, that is something you don't want to manipulate or to change. You can't change people, they need to do that themselves. But that's really okay. So you can say, like, if you feel like you are on two different pages, that is okay. It doesn't make you a bad person, but it is my need. It's really important for me. And if you can't meet these needs, then in that case, I need to withdraw, or whatever your consequence is, put it here. In that case, I need to do XYZ. I need to, yeah, withdraw is currently the only example that's in my mind. It really depends on the situation. And that way, you want to then, after that way you like share the importance of your need, but also it gives the person um the possibility to step up for you, to have, like, definitely you want to give them some time after that and share, like, look, take your time, think about this, and come back to me and we can have another chat. So this is how I would do it, and have really had incredible conversations coming from this. And yeah, you will really, you're tackling the problem as a team, and not, you're never tackling like each other. And that is the huge difference there, that really made all the difference in relationships to me. If you loved that video and if it helped you creating better conversations with your partner, please let me know. I'd love to know. And yeah, I see you in the next video.